crosswalk. I'm doing nothing wrong. I got a sign that you find offensive. That's not a law. Where in the Maryland Criminal Code does it say you cannot have an offensive political sign? Because free speech is not open to your interpretation.
That sounds good. What are you guys up to today? We got Mr. Fulford and Mr. Carell.
Officer Carell, but thank you.
Mr. Carell, you're a man.
You have a great day, sir.
Yeah, your officer status doesn't put you above anybody.
Nope, we're equal as you are.
You didn't say it, he did. That's why I didn't say that to you.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't you understand that? Did you not, as a sheriff, swear an oath to the Constitution to uphold the Constitution? You can't ID somebody. That's the kind of shit we're talking about. This guy is a sheriff. He says he's a sheriff. He's got a badge number here.
What happens when you stand up for your First Amendment rights, but the police try to twist the law to silence you? In today's video, watch as citizens are confronted, intimidated, and even threatened with arrest, all for simply recording public servants and exercising free speech. From false claims of trespassing to absurd demands for identification, these officers show just how far they're willing to go to control the narrative. Will they succeed, or will the power of the Constitution prevail? Stay tuned to find out, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to protect your rights.
Do you have your driver's license or name, date of birth?
For what?
Because now you're a witness to this crime that we're doing.
What crime is that?
The crime that we got these people in the back of these cars for.
I don't know what crime they committed.
You don't have to know.
But how do I know what they did, though? I don't know what they did.
Okay, they broke the law. They're in possession of narcotics. That's why they're in the back of our cars.
Okay, now you're telling me that, okay?
Yeah. So, do you have your name and date of birth?
No.
Or a driver's license?
No.
So you're going to refuse to be listed as a witness since you sat here and videotaped the entire scene?
If you need a copy of the video, I can give you a copy of the video.
Well, yeah, but we're also going to need to identify you in our report that you were here videoing, so when we come to get a copy of that video, we can get that.
All right, let me talk to your supervisor.
He said that he won't want to give us his name and date of birth until he talks to our supervisor. So.
And you're probably going to end up going to jail because right now you're witnessing a crime.
Well, I asked to talk to a supervisor. He's here, so why can't I speak with him?
Because you're refusing to give your information, you'll be going to jail for failure to identify as you're a witness to a crime.
So I need to give you my ID to speak to your supervisor? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Okay, I need to speak to your supervisor.
Why do you need to speak to your supervisor?
Because I requested to speak to him.
What warrants that?
Because I requested to speak to him, and he's here.
Okay. So what's your point?
He's here. I need to speak with him.
You've got no part of the scene, right? But you want to speak to our supervisor.
You can speak to him.
Okay.
Yeah, but you'll be in handcuffs and it'll be at the jail. Is that what you want to do?
I need to speak to your supervisor.
Is that what you want to do?
I need to speak to your supervisor.
What aren't you understanding? You put yourself in this situation right here. You see that? You're on private property.
Private
right now.
or public?
You're on private property right now.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
Do you have permission to be here?
Did the owner trespass me?
Well, this guy...
He doesn't want you here.
This guy actually did come over and tell us he wanted you to leave.
That guy right there?
Yeah. So...
What's his name?
So what's your point?
What's the guy's name that don't want me here?
So do you want to identify yourself so we can list you as a witness to this crime, or...?
I'm just asking a simple question. The guy that you just talked to, he doesn't want me here.
Yes.
So is he trespassing?
Would you like for me to go ask him to tell you to leave himself?
Do you already have that notice?
Yes, he told us when he came over here and gave me his business
Then why
card.
do you have to go ask him then?
If you would like for him to tell you himself.
He can tell me whatever he needs to do. If he needs to tell me to leave, I'll leave. Simple as that. He needs to give me a warning before you can trespass me.
Well, now until you identify yourself, now you're forced to not leave.
All right, I need to speak to your supervisor.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
Don't worry about it. You'll get it in a minute.
What's up, Buck? You guys got the same nameplates?
Yeah, Deputy Chelly, 315.
You like that? You got
Same
the same nameplates?
Yeah.
Same person or?
Yeah, we're the same person.
We're all one.
He's the same person as me. There's obviously two of us standing here, but we're the same people.
All right, must be twins or something.
Yep.
Very well could be. So why'd you come over here?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
I don't.
So you just like coming and getting in the middle of crime scenes and filming them? I mean, it probably would have been a good idea to keep walking today.
Where'd you come from?
That's not relevant.
It's not relevant?
No, it's not.
So you just...
How do we know you didn't get out of this vehicle? Go
Really?
behind and you're with them and you walked over.
Did you just really ask me that?
Did I seriously just ask you that?
Is that a serious question?
Yeah, it actually is a serious question. Why would you randomly walk up to this and then fail to identify
I
yourself.
already told your supervisor what I do. I'm a
It's all right.
journalist.
I really don't care what you do. It doesn't matter.
So, you have a question?
No, I'm just waiting on this business card and I'm out of here. That's it.
I gave you my name and badge number.
I asked for a business card. You said you were
I
going to
told
go
you I
get
don't
it.
have
You
one.
don't have it. We all don't have any, man.
Okay, what's your name and badge number?
My name is Cameron Shelley. My badge number is 315.
Okay, thank you.
For
All right, now, like I said, I already told you, I'm a journalist. I gather content for stores. That's
fine.
it.
We have no problem with that, man. We just don't like the space. I don't know, everybody, I mean, CNN could come down here and prop it. We wouldn't tell them to leave. I mean, there's no difference just because you have a smaller camera. I don't care.
Right.
Just be careful where you go, okay? That's
Right.
that's all we're trying to get at.
That's fine.
I have no problem you videotaping. There's no issue. We don't do anything wrong.
And that's what I told you earlier. I didn't have a problem with you videotaping.
Now, Sarge, am I free to go or am I being detained?
Until you give your name and
Hey, Pee-wee.
Are you gonna give him your name and date of birth or not?
I'm talking to your sergeant right now.
He's not talking to you. He's on the phone.
I'm not talking to you either. I'm talking to your sergeant.
It doesn't matter. Guess what? We both have the same job.
He's a higher rank than you.
One way or another.
He's a higher rank than you. That's why I speak. This is who I have to speak with. He's here, so that's
great.
who I'm speaking with.
That's great.
Okay.
But I made contact with you before he did.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not sure you're really versed in the law good enough in the fact that you're failing to ID.
On request
You
by
will
any
ID
police
or you
officer.
will not leave here.
I'm talking to you.
unless you're
I'm talking to your
inspecting the car.
supervisor right now.
What'd you say your first name was
talking to
again?
a supervisor.
What?
What'd you say your first name was again? If you told him, I just forgot it. Because I would like to address you by first name.
You can address me by sir,
Okay.
Mr., whatever the case may
So
be.
earlier when I spoke to you and I asked you to move back and you refused, did I not tell you that it was okay to film us? And I encouraged you to keep filming us.
I didn't say you didn't.
Okay,
Nobody has a problem with you filming.
Obviously, y'all
trying to
guys are
make
like
sure that
right
you
up in my
understand.
face right now.
Because you
I'm
injected
not up in your
yourself into
face.
this
If I
crime
were
scene.
up in your face, then you would know.
You need anything from him? You good?
I'm good.
Do you want to make the move?
Okay. Taping the police department's not a good idea.
Why? You guys are friendly people.
We are, but why are we doing this?
Why wouldn't we?
Because it's a security issue for us.
Is it?
It is.
I don't think so.
It is.
It's public property.
It is public property, but when you start recording our perimeter and our gates and what our activities are, it's a concern to us.
I've only been here for about 15 minutes.
Right. We had officers that drove by and saw you pulling out of here, walking out of here, and said that you were recording them as they left.
I did.
Yeah, and that's an issue. Why are we doing that?
I don't have to have a reason.
You don't have a reason.
I don't have to have one.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license? I can see.
I don't.
What is your name?
I'm not going to give that to you.
You're not going to give it to me.
No. Why would I give it to you? I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, you're recording our property, you're recording our building,
Sure.
and it's a security issue for us.
Am I being detained?
You are.
Okay.
Until I can get you identified.
And what's your reasonable,
Because I want to make sure that you're
articulable
not
suspicion?
doing something that's a problem for our law enforcement community.
So in order to detain somebody, you have to have a law that you're investigating, correct? So which law are you? What law do you suspect me of breaking?
Are you looking to create a problem here for us? Or
No,
what are
not
you
at
trying
all.
to
I'm
do?
being polite and cordial.
I'm being polite and cordial too. So I'm asking for
being a
your
little
name and date of
difficult.
birth so we can identify you.
I don't need to.
And be on our way.
Why would I need to identify myself?
Because I'm asking you to identify yourself.
What's your name and badge number?
My name is Todd Hines. My badge number is 200.
Okay. Your name and badge
We're
number?
recording you just like you're recording
Good.
us.
Okay, good.
So
Okay. Well, I mean, I'd like to be on my way to go. I mean, you have to have
are you
reasonable...
refusing to identify yourself?
Well, there's no need to.
3916. Can we get
Are you a
70
supervisor? Okay. You just called for a supervisor?
I did.
Very good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you bet.
I don't have any ill will. I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm
What's
not
the problem
armed.
with identifying yourself?
I don't need to.
You don't need to.
No, it's my right to not.
Oh, so you're looking to create problems is what you're doing.
No, you're just accusing me of that.
Absolutely, because you're refusing to identify yourself.
That's not against the law.
It's obstructing legal process if we have a reason to ask you.
What's your reason? I've
To
asked you that.
identify you. I just told you.
No, but I asked you...
You're recording our property.
I have
you're
to identify
recording what we're
myself.
doing,
Correct. And I have
and
to
I asked you
identify myself
yourself.
if you have
And you're
a
refusing.
reasonable,
I do.
articulable suspicion. And what is that?
You're looking to create problems, is what you're doing.
Is that what I'm doing?
That's
Just
my
filming and
opinion.
exercising my First Amendment rights?
That is my opinion, yes.
Okay. Well, the good thing is the law doesn't go off your opinion.
But it does when you're obstructing our requests.
You can't. You can request, right? But it's not a lawful order.
It is a lawful order at this point.
If
And as soon as my sergeant gets up
Sure.
here, he's going to tell you the same thing.
Okay.
Okay? But you're not free to leave. You're correct.
I'm not going anywhere. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not like that.
All right. Well, that's fine. What's the problem with identifying yourself?
I just don't.
You don't have to.
I just don't need to.
You don't need to.
Yeah, I haven't broken any laws, and you just said you.
Nope, nobody said you broke any laws. I just said that your activity is suspicious to us.
Okay, and is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
Listen, it's a concern for our safety and our welfare.
And I'm not here to do any ill will. I've told you that.
We don't know that.
I've told you that.
You could be, who knows?
Well, sure, but I mean, anyone going by here. Do you think I would be out in the open, just in the middle of daylight?
You're not recording our activities.
It's the middle of the daylight. I'm not hiding anything. I've literally hid nothing.
Believe me, people commit crimes in the middle of the daylight too.
Fair enough. Well, like I said, you're not accusing me of anything, which I get, and I appreciate you saying that. But that even more so just says that I don't have to identify myself. It's my First Amendment to film public officials doing what they do.
We'll see what the sergeant has to say here when he gets here. This gentleman's got a First Amendment right, he says, to videotape our activities around the police department, and is refusing to identify himself so that we know who we're dealing with.
Okay, you don't want to identify yourself?
Well, I don't need to. He said he doesn't suspect me of a crime or anything, and I'm just
asking.
No, but no, sir, I don't.
Okay, we're good. Let's go.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
My name's John, by the way. Thanks. Take care, guys.
Cooperation.
Sergeant, what was your name and badge number?
Sergeant Native, badge number 239.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
Hey, I don't want to give you a hard time or anything, but I can't let you hold up that sign.
I'm sorry, the First Amendment protects my free political speech. You're live on YouTube, video and audio recorded.
That's fine, sir. Your sign's a little vulgar and it's upsetting people.
It doesn't matter, you're not the free speech police.
I understand that, sir.
I have a constitutionally protected right to say whatever I want. I'm politically protesting Governor Larry Hogan. It's my First Amendment right on the right to petition, my right to redress of grievances, and my right to file a complaint in any manner I feel fit. By the way, I'm not trespassing. I'm on public property. I'm on a public crosswalk. I'm doing nothing wrong. I got a sign that you find offensive. That's not a law. Where in the Maryland Criminal Code does it say you cannot have an offensive political sign? Because free speech is not open to your interpretation.
I understand. We just got a call for it.
I understand you got a call. You made your best shot. I'm not leaving because I haven't broken any laws.
Hey.
Okay, there's a thing called disorderly conduct.
I can't hear you.
There's a thing called disorderly conduct. If somebody finds your sign and your actions to be disorderly in public, okay, then that is a charge, and we can ask you to leave. And failure to do that, you can get arrested.
Get your commanding officer out here because this is political free speech, and I'm protected under the First Amendment.
Why are you shaking so much? Are you on the influence of anything?
Oh, now you're going that route, trying to say I'm on drugs.
I'm asking you. You're shaking like a leaf.
Sir, we're not trying to be nasty to you or anything like that.
It's free speech, and you can't do anything about it. Call your state's attorney's office. I talk to my lawyers every day. I'm in the newspapers.
Sure.
Every state's attorney's office reviewed it and said you can't do anything about it. It's free speech. You're not even supposed to be talking to me.
I'm not arguing on that.
Okay.
You're right. You're right about free speech. We have a call because people are offended by your sign. So.
But I didn't offend them. They offended themselves by not liking the choice of words I have for the governor.
Okay. You live around here, sir?
I'm not making any statements.
Okay.
Other than the fact I haven't committed any crimes, and you know it.
Hey, sir. I never said you committed a crime.
You said I was disorderly in public, and I'm not.
No, actually, I didn't say that.
I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity, and you cannot make any law that will infringe upon it, nor apply any law that infringes upon it.
Sir, all I did was tell you why I'm here.
Okay.
I got called about your sign.
This guy said I'm disorderly.
I said if somebody
Question
finds
for
your
you.
actions to be disorderly, then they will be disorderly, right?
No, absolutely not.
That's
My
exactly what I
free
said.
speech is
You
not
want
contingent
to-
upon someone else's emotions.
Okay.
You know that.
I have a question for you. We haven't been nasty to you at all. We've come here to
I'm
talk
just
to
telling
you.
you
And
what-
you've
He
been-
said he's going to arrest me for disorderly.
I didn't say that. I said
He
if
did.
someone finds your actions to be disorderly and disturbing of the peace.
I'm sorry, but they're not judge, jury, and
Be
executioner.
arrested.
Could be.
Could be. It's all I'm saying.
I'm engaged in constitutionally
If.
protected
There's not-
activity,
in my
sir.
statement, there was an if. And
Oh,
there's
you're
a-
giving me
there's a
what ifs
could.
and hypotheticals
That's
now.
right. That's right.
All right, let me explain something to you. I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity,
Okay.
and I'm not out here protesting you guys or burning down your city. So why are you all so personally pissed off that I don't like Governor Hogan?
Nobody is. Nobody
No,
is.
I'm not
That's
mad.
why-
Or
I don't like him.
that.
I mean, is my sign not? Is it too subtle?
You're entitled to your opinion.
I'm entitled to be protected by the First Amendment. Wrap it around me like a big old blanket while I stand out here with my giant Larry Hogan sign. I don't like the governor.
I won't comment on that sort of stuff. I'm just doing my job.
Oh, you're here because you want to be. You should have told them there's no crime. You should have said there's no crime.
We have to come out for everything. If we get a call, we have to come. We have to come out here. That's it.
What was your name?
Officer Mackenzie.
Mackenzie?
Yes, sir.
Arnold? B. Arnold. So we're just waiting on your whatever, Sergeant, commanding officer.
Today's encounters reveal an uncomfortable truth. Knowing your rights isn't just important, it's essential. These citizens stood firm, refusing to be intimidated by officers who were either ignorant of the law or blatantly abusing their power. Would you have known how to respond? This video serves as a stark reminder that if you don't know your rights, you don't have any. How would you have handled these situations? Comment below and share your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening content that empowers you to protect your constitutional freedoms. What happens when public officials forget their law enforcement, not feelings enforcement? In today's video, watch as a citizen exercises his First Amendment rights, only to be confronted by officers who try to twist the law to suit their egos. From baseless demands for ID to empty threats of arrest, these officers quickly learn that knowing your rights means knowing your power. Will they back down or double down? Stay tuned to find out. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to protect your rights.
You know, it is my job. You say not sure that I need to.
So you didn't tell me your name?
Right. Yeah, I don't want to give out my name to anybody.
Okay.
But thank you.
What do you work for? What agency or company or?
I can't give out the agency that I work for. Sorry.
I'm gonna ask you to leave, please, because I don't feel comfortable.
Okay. Well, I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. Like I say,
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hey, Billy.
Billy.
Harold,
Do I look like Billy?
No.
Tim's not around, and I just got thinking, you know.
Yeah.
Has anybody been over here? No.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to leave, sir.
Is there any chance that I could? Well, if it's a public building, I'm allowed to be here, right?
Well.
If it's a private building, then you guys would be able to tell me to leave. It's a taxpayer-funded building, right?
Well, you're not allowed past this door.
Okay. Thank you. I can't? Why?
Can I help you?
No, thank you. Just you're taking pictures of public areas. You doing all right? That's good. Good to hear. Yes.
Hi. How are you?
You guys know how I'm doing. I just saw you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're allowed to film in here. This is public access, but
Thank you for your permission.
not going down there. Those are private attorneys' offices.
Private attorney's offices and the public defender's office?
Yes, because it's private files that's laying out on their desk.
And in public, you have no expectation of privacy.
That's true.
Right. So it's not my responsibility to make stuff private in public.
That's why I'm letting you know those are attorneys' offices down there. That's the only thing that's
I figured.
There's the attorney's office.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. That sounds good. That sounds good. What are you guys up to today? We got Mr. Fulford and Mr. Carell.
Carell, but thank you.
Mr. Carell. You're a man.
You have a great day, sir.
Yeah, your officer status doesn't put you above anybody.
Nope, we're equal as you are.
You didn't say it, he did. That's why I didn't say that to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Great day, all right. Sir.
Yeah. That's crazy that calling the cops doesn't do too much, does it? Isn't that crazy how you call the cops, they come in and tell me that I'm right? Yeah, you shouldn't really call people with badges to do stuff to other people. That's not polite. Your mother should have taught you that. No, I am supposed to do whatever I can as long as the law doesn't prohibit it, ma'am.
Did you go back downstairs?
stand by. Did you go back downstairs, sir?
And get a recording of everything they're saying to you right now, brother.
Good, because they're not saying anything to me.
So you guys trying to find some reason to throw me in a cage today? No? What are you doing then? Why don't you go on?
Just letting you know that when you were going downstairs, you were entering into a restricted area.
Why don't you come show me the signage in here that says that?
There's no signage, sir.
There's no signage.
I'll give you that.
There is no signage.
I'll give you that.
And the law that they're trying to pass through Congress, the Congress of the state, is trying to make it a law to where if there's a restricted access sign, then you can arrest somebody. But until that law is passed, you got no authority to arrest somebody for going into a...
Diminishing returns. I'm going to wait over there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to come in, I'll go downstairs when you're in here with me. You want to come in and I'll go downstairs with you? No? You want to go?
I don't go downstairs unless...
Okay, do you want to go then, or do you want to keep threatening me saying that I can't go somewhere?
I'm not threatening.
You are. You're asking me if I went downstairs, insinuating that if I went downstairs, you were going to do something to me, right?
No, sir, we were just informing you that you're unallowed and we would like to...
I am allowed. I am allowed. Your law enforcement's not feeling enforcement.
Okay.
There's no law against it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's me.
I'm not just serious or you can't report. It's all good. It's all good. If we don't go over there, we just minimally increase it.
You guys got your body cams off?
Absolutely, sir.
Yeah, got them off?
No, on.
On.
Within policy, sir.
We're going to be out in the lobby, so let's put your files up, please. Is there anything I can specifically help you with?
Well, is there any chance that you guys have any public records requests here?
No.
No.
We don't have any public records.
Could I-
Client private files.
All right, could I get your could I just get your name?
My name is Ellen Martin.
Ellen
Public
Martin.
Defender here.
Okay.
We
Great.
don't have any public records for you. We have client.
Is your
private
name a
client
public
files.
record?
My name's a public record.
Okay. That's all. Could I get her name too?
Her name is Tana McDonald.
Tana. All right. Great. No, I don't need any help
You
from
have
you
the right
guys.
to be out here in the lobby, but it's
Thank
gonna be
you.
boring.
Yeah, the only reason I would need you is if these guys ascertain me for doing legal activities,
Well,
right?
You're gonna, just don't harass us. You know, you can be polite and sit here in the lobby. It gets really hot here in the lobby,
Does
so
it?
you're going to get uncomfortable,
Yeah.
unfortunately. It's not
Yeah.
a pleasant place a lot of times.
You're Miss Martin. You're a public defender. You should know that being polite that's not like a requirement of the law, right?
Well,
It's
a
good social
requirement of
manners,
human
right?
Decency
It is.
to be,
It is.
polite,
And I would
so-
do that for you.
All right, so that's why we're just trying to be polite, but
Yeah.
you know,
I'll be honest with you, Miss Martin. I just don't like it when these guys come and tell me I can't do something when there's
but,
no
you know,
law.
You also put us on high alert, so it's hard to do our jobs when you're here because we've got to be, kind of making sure that things are going okay. So.
I hope you're not high alert in some danger regarded. Hopefully, maybe just the public is
I
here.
have no concern.
Okay, good, good,
but
because that's not my intention.
We have private client files, and even
Yeah.
though their names may be public record online, but
Right.
we take their privacy seriously.
Right,
And,
and that's why I saw you. I assumed you were a lawyer, and when I saw you, I assumed probably shouldn't go back there. You know what I mean? Because of that.
Offices. So
Well, right, the
we
public
have files
offices,
out
but
and-
right, a lot of private stuff in those public offices.
Definitely, yes, and we need to keep them private
Right.
for our clients' privacy. And
Yeah, and locking the door that was a good way to do that.
well, yeah, that's the purpose of that
Totally.
door down there is to keep people that aren't supposed to be in there out.
All right,
So-
all right, Miss Martin. It was good to talk to you. Okay, have a good one.
Today's video was a masterclass in knowing and exercising your constitutional rights. These officers tried to intimidate and manipulate the narrative, but they were stopped cold by one simple truth: The law is on the side of the informed. Would you have stood your ground? This video shows the power of knowledge and why it's crucial to always record the police. How would you have handled these situations? Comment below and let's start a conversation. Don't forget to subscribe for more empowering content to safeguard your freedoms. What happens when public officials forget they are sworn to uphold the Constitution? In today's shocking video, watch as a citizen exercising his First and Fourth Amendment rights is harassed, detained, and even assaulted by officers who clearly don't understand the law, demanding ID without cause, violating civil liberties, and blatantly ignoring the Fourth Amendment. This encounter is a textbook example of what happens when power is abused. Will this citizen stand his ground or be silenced by ignorance? Stay tuned to find out. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe to stand up for your rights.
What time we got? Oop, 2 o'clock. We'll go to
You going everywhere?
Yeah, we're checking it out.
Okay. What are you recording?
The county building.
Why?
I'm a journalist working on a story on the building and just taking a couple of video of the place and going to the clerks, filing some full requests, and be on my way.
Okay.
Yeah. Take pictures.
Hey, Dan. Come here. Let me see some ID.
No, thank you, sir.
Your last name's Erie County?
That's what I signed in as. I'm Erie County.
Your name or you can leave.
No, thank you, sir.
Yes, that's the rule.
It's a violation of the Fourth Amendment to violate the Fourth Amendment.
You have to sign in. You have to use your
I
correct
did
name.
sign in.
Your last name is not Erie County. And show me your ID.
I'm here working as Erie County.
If your last name is Erie County, then you could stay. Come on,
No,
let's go.
I'm not leaving this. That's ridiculous. It would be a Fourth Amendment violation to ID me to come into a public building.
We'll go see my sheriff because that's his rules. So let's go. We got to go to the sheriff's office.
Tell him to come down here.
You're coming with me.
What did I do
You're
wrong?
coming with me.
Why am I coming with you?
Because I asked you to sign in. You didn't sign in.
I did sign in.
Your name is not Dan Erie County.
Sure it is. I'm
Come on.
here as Dan Erie County.
You
can't prove that I'm not. You can't prove that I'm not.
Then let me see your ID.
You have no right to get my ID. You don't have a crime. You can't demand ID unless somebody commits a crime in this country. That's a Fourth Amendment violation.
I can ask you for your ID.
Oh, well, thanks for asking. No, thank you, though.
No, you're leaving.
I'm not leaving.
You're leaving.
Are you a sheriff?
Yes, I am.
Or are you a security working here?
I'm a sheriff.
What's your badge number?
Come on.
Is your camera on?
It is not. Let's go.
You turn your camera on.
Come on, let's go.
Go where?
I don't know.
Where are
Whatever
we going?
he said, let's
Just
go.
because he said something, he doesn't have a lawful order of any sort to give me a lawful command at all.
You're not allowed in the building.
I'm allowed in the building.
I need him to sign his real name.
I did
Put
sign in the
Dan
building.
Erie County. Come on, let's go.
I'm here as Dan Erie County.
I'm
not leaving. You get a supervisor down here. You don't get to get somebody's ID unless they commit a crime. You can't just demand ID.
I'm asking for your ID.
Well,
Give me your ID.
Respectfully, I'm going to decline giving you ID because I have not committed a crime. I don't have to leave. This is public property.
You got to leave.
This is public property. I'm not leaving.
You got to leave.
The only way I'm leaving is if you threaten to arrest me. All right? Under threat of arrest, I will leave, and you will violate the First Amendment and the Fourth Amendment. I'm standing right where I was standing. You approached me, man.
Let's go.
If this is uncomfortable space for you, you can always back up.
Let's go.
You can too.
Just so you guys can see how close I am. I'm literally just as close to my face as he is to this camera, giving me a... Come on. You don't have a lawful command. Do you understand that? Get a supervisor.
Let's get out.
Get a supervisor.
Go sign in.
I did sign in.
You did not.
I did. Show me the law that says I have to sign in a public building and in public space. That is a Fourth Amendment violation of the Constitution. Don't you understand that? Did you not, as a sheriff, swear an oath to the Constitution to uphold the Constitution? You can't ID somebody. That's the kind of shit we're talking about. This guy is a sheriff. He says he's a sheriff. He's got a badge number here, but he doesn't have no idea what the Constitution, the Fourth Amendment is.
We don't have time to do what you're doing.
Let's go.
I'm not doing anything.
Let's
Do
go.
not touch me. Do not touch me.
Let's go.
I'm not going anywhere until you get a supervisor down here. Get your hands off me, man.
No, let's
Get
go.
your cameras on. Get your cameras on. I'm a free citizen. You don't have a right to do this.
Let's go.
You're going to regret this.
Good.
Get a supervisor down here.
Let's go.
I'm in a public building. You have no lawful order. I've broke no law. You have no authority over a free moving citizen whatsoever. You have no authority to put your hands on somebody. You just committed a batter.
Good.
Good?
Arrest me.
Yeah, we know there's no accountability for the Blue Line Gang.
Let's go.
The only place I'm going is out of here in handcuffs because you guys have no lawful authority to trespass me from this building without committing a crime. I did sign into your sheet.
Not the right way.
Yeah, well, you can't prove that it's not the right way.
Why can't you just be reasonable here?
Why can't you be reasonable?
We are.
You put your hands on me.
That's right.
You put your hands on me.
That's right, I did.
You put your hands on me.
Our job.
It is not your job to ID people illegally.
My job.
Did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
And I did.
To uphold the Constitution.
That's right.
So my Fourth Amendment violation, you have no authority to ID me. Where's your supervisor? Someone who knows the law, because you guys are so ignorant of the law.
I'm getting a supervisor over here just for you, sir.
You guys are so ignorant of the law. You are not going to see my ID. I'm not giving up ID unless you. What crime do you suspect me of?
You lied.
What crime did you suspect me of? How do you know I'm not here working as Erie County?
I didn't.
What if that's a DBA? What if that's a DBA?
I'm looking for your name.
That's an official DBA, and I'm here under the freedom of the press.
The sign-in sheet.
This is the freedom of the press.
What press? Show me your press credentials.
What the First Amendment is the freedom of the press, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of what? The press.
You have to have credentials.
Who gives these credentials?
Let me see them.
You don't have. There's no such thing.
No such thing.
No such thing as press credentials.
Okay.
That would be a violation of the First Amendment.
So are you? What's your deal?
I'm here to document my experience. I told you, make some video recording inside the building.
Do you know what people think when you're around recording everything, that you're going to
that
come
I'm
back
exercising
here?
my rights?
No, that you're going to come back here and cause problems.
Yeah. How many people come here and video record crimes that they're going to commit?
I don't know.
That'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? The video record a crime?
We live in crazy times now.
You don't know the Fourth Amendment?
I want you to go.
You call that nonsense?
I want you to go sign in for me now.
I did sign in.
You did
Where's
not.
the supervisor? I signed in. You know I
did
signed
not.
in. Show me the law that says I have to sign in and give up my Fourth Amendment rights to come in a public building.
Because I told you to.
Where's the law? You don't have a lawful authority to tell me to leave this building. Don't you understand that?
I can tell you to leave this building.
This is public property.
It's a county-owned building.
And who owns the county? Who does the county? Who owns this building? The
Do
people.
You own the county?
The people own the building.
Who are the people?
The people who sent me down here to come down here and check this building out.
What people?
And to record everything?
What people?
Correct, because that's my constitutional right. First Amendment, freedom of the press, public space.
Why don't you get a
You
job?
guys are going to be educated.
You need to get a real job.
Yeah? Say that again. Go ahead, say it again. That's a good thumbnail right there. You need to get a real job. You guys need to get a real job where you, like a police officer, and know the law is what you guys need to do. You guys are enforcing a feeling. I know the law better than you do. You don't even know what the Fourth Amendment is. You just literally called the Fourth Amendment mumbo bumbo garbage. You don't even know what it is. How did you become a police officer? You know what it takes 6 months to become a police officer and 2 years to become a barber? You're proving that fact right now. You guys are pignorant. That's a new term today for you guys, is pignorant. You guys are being pignorant to the law. Absolutely pignorant. Where is this supervisor?
I don't know. We can go over to the sheriff's office and we'll get him over there. That's a public building. You're welcome over there.
Am I being detained right now?
No, you're not being detained.
All right, if I'm free to go then.
No, well, you're not going in this building.
Why am I not? I'm in this building.
Because I said so. Because you didn't sign in.
I did sign in. You guys put a sign-in sheet.
You're not listening.
You're going to learn who Erie County is and the Erie County family is. Being pignorant like this used to. Yeah. You want to put your hands on a private citizen in a public space doing no crime. You have no lawful authority to put your hands on somebody until they break a law. No law is broken here today. What law did I break?
Signing in.
What law is it to sign into a public building and give up your Fourth Amendment? What law is that? It doesn't exist. New York just got their public rights laws broken down by the Supreme Court for unconstitutional stuff, and you guys are following up on that, huh? You guys are ridiculous. Please do not impede my traffic. This is illegal detention.
Well, you've creeped somebody out upstairs because they hit a panic, creeped somebody out upstairs.
This is a First Amendment protected activity.
What is?
Video recording in public.
Okay,
being in
then
public
go
space.
outside because the people in here don't want you to.
You know what? It doesn't matter if they want me to or you want me to. I have a right to be here.
Well, you don't have a right.
You guys
to
are going to make prime time. Ignorant cops right here. Mm-hmm. What's your badge number?
I thought you knew everything.
You want to be a failure to ID too?
I thought you knew everything.
Well, you're a failure to ID. We've asked you for your name, and you won't give it to us.
On there. What is that? 21. This isn't legal detention. You guys are detaining me from traveling freely to a perfectly public office over here.
Yep.
Do you have a reason
Where is
to
the
be
supervisor?
there?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
It's called freedom, baby. That's what America's all about, freedom. I have to come down here due to the Freedom of Information Act, the FOIL. I have the freedom to come down here and work on a story of the freedom of the press.
You don't have a right to be down there.
Says who?
You show us the right that you need to be down there.
Excuse me. Nope. You keep running into me,
You
sir.
just ran into me.
I'm just trying to travel. You guys are trying to impede my travel.
Well, you're not going past here.
Would you guys put your body cameras on? I want your supervisors to see it firsthand what you guys do. Why do you guys not have your body cameras on? What are these things for? So you can violate people's rights without being on video? I've been video you guys violating my rights the whole time right now.
What rights?
You're gonna learn though. You're gonna learn what rights. I love it, dude. You guys are gonna get it.
Is the sheriff over there?
Where is the sheriff and supervisor? To come down here and educate you guys on the First Amendment of the Constitution.
I can't wait.
Look at these guys. This is what we pay for. We pay these guys to violate our rights and not know the law. And they think it's funny that they can just violate the law.
We're over here.
Captain, I need you to come educate your police officers. They're violating my civil rights over here. Look at him. He thinks it's funny, violating people's civil rights. Look at this guy's smile. You're going to regret this. You guys are going to learn about the Constitution today.
Eric, we need your assistance here with this guy.
Are you a supervisor?
Sure, what's up?
These guys are violating my First Amendment rights and Fourth Amendment rights. They're impeding my traffic. They're causing illegal detention. They're refusing to put their body cameras on while they're violating my rights. I'm just trying to go to the county clerk's office and record my interactions, which is perfectly legal. You need to explain to them the freedom of the press, First Amendment, in public places.
He's supposed to sign in. He wrote his name as Dan, Erie County, so I stopped him. He already.
He put his hands on. Tell him to put his hands on me too illegally.
So what's your business today? Did you get it taken care of?
No, this guy put his hands on me. They won't let me go to the county clerk's office. I just want to go to the county clerk's, file some FOIL request. He thinks he can get ID out of somebody without committing a crime. You can't. That's a Fourth Amendment violation. He literally said to me, he doesn't know what the Fourth Amendment is. He thinks it's nonsense. So this is not funny.
Do you have an appointment or what's?
I have no appointment. I'm coming through here, documenting my experience,
and all he wants
filing some FOIL requests, and I'm done with this illegal detention. You need to educate your deputies
FOIL,
here.
So I send you the right way. Is something from there?
County clerk's office. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at the county budget, just exercising my constitutional rights to be in public, video record, and these guys are absolutely violating my civil rights right now.
All you got to do is go back and sign your right name and show us
Thank
ID.
you. Thank you for taking care of that. I'm just going to the county clerk's office.
Hold on. But you got to sign in. That's their rule.
I did sign in.
Okay, but you didn't use your real name.
I did.
Show us
I'm
your
here
ID
under the
then.
freedom of press as Dan of Erie County. That's the name of the press.
What's your last name?
You're not getting my last name. You guys don't get my last name. That's a violation of the Fourth Amendment. Is that not a violation of the Fourth Amendment? Are you the captain?
Yeah, I'm going to go see if they even know Dan from Erie County is coming today.
They don't know I'm coming.
And what would you need at the county clerk's office in Wyoming County if you're from Erie?
I want to file this guy and this lady's, I want to file all their records. I want to file their
They have to do a crop next door at the sheriff's office.
well, I need to see the county budget as well. And am I being detained, sir?
No, but until you sign in, you can't.
Captain, am I being detained? Because these guys are detaining me right now. I'm going this way to the county clerk's office. This is illegal detention, Captain.
You're welcome to go that way.
It's still illegal detention, the captain. He needs he knows I'm right. He knows these guys are wrong. I don't know what he thinks he's going to go in the clerk's office and ask him if I'm allowed in the public office. Are they out of their mind down here? Illegal detention. I'm going to need some paperwork for this illegal detention too, so you guys better get ready to do some paperwork.
You're free to leave.
Oh, free to leave, free to stay.
That way.
Free to go, free to stay. That's the way it works, guys. If I'm not being trespassed because I'm not doing anything illegal, you guys cannot impede my traffic.
Well, you didn't sign in.
I did sign in. Do you understand that?
No, you didn't.
I signed in. And you guys are going to know very, very, very well. Especially you. You are going to know who I am very well by the time this is over, my friend. You too. You ignorant sons of This is what we pay for, guys. These are the sheriffs down here. They just think they can detain people willy-nilly, ID people on demand, to be inside of a public building.
What are you, one of these sovereign citizen types?
No, I don't have a badge like that. Those are the sovereign citizens. They can violate people's rights and get away with it and have these big stupid smiles on their faces and shit. Yeah, those are the real sovereign. Look at her. She knows that's a sovereign citizen shit. Look at that smile. She can't even hide it. That's real sovereign citizen shit right there. They got the Blue Line Gang Brotherhood going. They're counting on this captain to make a violation of my civil rights, but he knows I'm right. He knows he can't impede me, and he knows he can't ID me to come into a public building without committing a crime. It is not a crime to not put your last name on that paper, especially if I'm down here as a company. First Amendment, freedom of the press.
Let me see your business ID.
You want my tax ID number?
I want your company.
What do you think you are, the federal government?
I want your company ID.
You don't
When
get
the
that.
press comes
You
in
don't
here-
get that. You
When
don't
the-
get
when
that.
the-
You don't
listen
get
to
it.
me. When the press comes in here, they provide press credentials. So when you,
Negative.
If you,
Not, who would give out press credentials? Answer me that. Who gives it out? What office in this
anybody
building?
that's ever come in here from the press provides us with their credentials.
They provide you a business card that they made up, and that's that.
No.
Where does an official press credential come from, Smarty? Wait till you see how dumb you look in this video, boy.
We're over here.
Are you a supervisor as well?
That's the sheriff right there.
That's sheriff?
Yeah.
Sheriff.
How are you, sir?
You're the sheriff of the county?
I am.
This deputy and that deputy is violating my civil rights. They are also put their hands on me and assaulted me or battered me unlawfully because they do not have a lawful command to tell me to turn my camera off in this public space. You know that as a sheriff. I'm here to document my experience, and these guys are stopping me, causing illegal detention on my rights.
It doesn't look like you're being detained to me.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Sheriff. Looks like I'm being detained out of the locked. I'm locked out of the county clerk's office. This is a county building.
Yeah, you can go that way.
Business hours are over?
You can go that way.
Is business hours over?
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to the county clerk's office. File some FOIL. Are you refusing me service, Sheriff?
The door's locked.
I had to pause it here for a second so y'all can take a look at this guy's dumb look on his face. The door's locked. Of course it's locked. Just look at it. This is the sheriff, guys. This is where they get it from. The door is locked because they just locked it because of the camera. Straight up. You are violating the First Amendment rights and refusing service down here. That's all I want to know. You say yes?
Why don't we get a hold of the clerk's office and see if they want to see you?
Do the clerks have a choice who they get to see and don't get to see?
So,
When did that law come into effect?
They're down there talking to her right now.
I understand, but why is this door locked, Sheriff?
It's locked.
Why?
So,
Sheriff, why is this door locked?
if they're gonna
allow public services to public, what is going on here? You guys are violating my rights.
This encounter serves as a powerful reminder of why knowing your constitutional rights is more important than ever. Despite blatant intimidation and ignorance of the law, this citizen stood his ground and exercised his First and Fourth Amendment rights. Today's video wasn't just about one man's fight. It's about protecting our freedoms from those who misuse their power. How would you have handled this situation? Comment below and let's keep the conversation going. And don't forget, always record the police and always know your rights. Subscribe for more eye-opening content. What happens when you know your rights better than the police do? In today's shocking video, watch as an ordinary citizen stands his ground against officers who are confused about the law and a furious Karen who wants him out of a public space. Will he be unjustly removed, or will he prove that knowledge is power? Stay tuned to find out. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe to stand up for your rights.
His information, because I'm going to sue him.
Okay. So it's someone's constitutional right to record.
If I ask in person to stop videotaping my child.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
You have ID on you?
No, sir. No, ma'am.
Okay. So the store wanting you out of the store.
So they're trespassing me from the public building?
They don't want you here.
You really shouldn't allow somebody to be trespassed from a public building. Do you want to take a look at the post office policy for filming?
I'm not saying that you cannot film. I'm saying that she doesn't want you here in the store because you're creating a problem.
I wasn't creating a problem. Everybody else's reaction. I was just peaceful. It's all on video.
I understand that.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're creating any issue. The store
You just
doesn't want
did.
you here because people don't feel comfortable when you're recording.
Okay, they're free to go. And
Okay,
you
but,
could.
you, but you gotta
But
go
I
outside.
saw you
can
tell
record
them
from
that it's
outside.
my constitutional right to do what I'm doing.
You can record it. It's not in the law saying that you cannot record it, but she wants you out of the store.
The
Yes.
okay. What is her
Okay.
name?
I didn't get her
Can I
name
get
yet
her
because
name?
I gotta address you first. So
Can I get her name? Do you mind? I just need her name.
I
If
gotta
she's-
ask her.
if she's going on
Are
record.
you gonna give me your name?
No, oh, absolutely not. I haven't done
So
anything
why
wrong.
she gotta give you her name?
Because she's trespassing me from the building.
She's not trespassing. She's asking you to leave. She's not
Well, it's the same
trespassing.
thing. Same thing.
So can you please, sir?
Can I get her name?
I will ask her if it's okay for me to give her her name. Okay?
Or if she's
But
going to go
you
on
gotta
record and
outside.
trespass me from the building, then
She's not gonna trespass you for the building. She's just asking you to leave at this
Okay, well, I'm
moment
gonna-
because you're
I'm gonna-
creating an issue inside the store.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say that
Can
I
you-
don't want
can
to.
we
I'm
go?
not. If she's asking me, I don't.
Why are you recording? What's going on?
Because I'm just out peacefully. I'm doing a story on the post office. I was walking around. Nobody was bothering me. All of a sudden, some folks started getting really upset and engaged me. So that was the disturbance. I wasn't the disturbance, and it's
where are
all
you
on
from?
here.
Where are you from?
I'm from around here.
Okay, around here. Where? Like in Brighton?
What does it matter? I'm just a person.
Trying to figure it
I'm,
out.
I've got
What
a
kind of-
I've got a
what-
harmless camera.
What kind of? I'm not saying your camera's harm.
Okay.
It's creating
But it seems
issues
to-
in the store. People are feeling
It's.
uncomfortable.
Are you?
Did the store clerk ask him to leave?
Yeah, she's like.
Are you
Sir?
are you here to enforce feelings, or are you here to
It's not
enforce
feelings.
a
You
law?
have to leave the store.
She
You can
asked
record
you
from
to
outside.
leave.
It
So-
is it's your constitutional right to record.
So you're saying they actually have
They asked you to leave.
they've
So-
asked me to leave, and that's what I told
Yes. So-
Barcelos? What's your badge number? Right here? I can't see it. What am I looking at?
You want my badge number 6625. What are you going to do?
That's
with
what
my
I
badge
asked.
number?
Is that a problem? You're
she's
supposed to
asking you
identify.
To leave the store, so you have to leave the store right now.
I understand where you're
6625?
coming from,
Yeah.
and it's totally your right to record.
Right, I mean,
However,
you told
you've
her.
now been asked to leave the store.
Okay,
And
well,
that's- so we have
okay,
asked
so
you to leave the
you guys
store.
now know that you caused the disturbance over there with me doing what I was constitutionally allowed to do, as explained by the two officers.
But now that,
But now, no, but ma'am,
so sir, if you
see
can-
that's
we'll
what I'm
talk
that's what
outside
I'm
with
talking
me.
about, guys.
Okay, we can talk outside.
I know, but that's what I'm talking about.
So
What's your name?
my name is
Officer?
Officer Bianco.
Bianco.
My badge number is 6750.
Thank you.
Sure.
My name is Pete, by the
Pete?
way.
Okay,
But,
nice
but
to meet you,
I
Pete.
don't want to identify any more than that because I don't have to. I haven't committed a crime.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
if they're
Yeah, but when somebody asks you to leave the store, you have to.
So that's all. You can
That's
you
all.
can record from out here.
if they can trespass me from a private business.
She's not
This is
trespassing
not
yet.
a
She
private
just don't want
business.
you to be inside there because you're creating problems with
I didn't
other
want them to be
customers.
inside.
That's all.
Who is she? Is it the woman behind the desk, or is it
The
that
manager
woman
of the
that you
store,
spoke to?
yes.
Okay.
Okay?
So I can't get that name.
No,
Did
you
she
don't want
give
to
her
give your
name?
name. Why is she gonna give her
Is
name?
there a report?
I don't know yet.
You didn't take her name by.
I will talk to her still.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm out
You
here
don't
now.
want to give me your name?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You know why,
So
right?
you can stay here.
Fourth Amendment.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm not. You didn't commit any crime.
I know. Thank
You
you.
can stay here, record anything you want.
Appreciate
what you
it.
want. Just don't go back in the store, okay, sir?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good now. Good.
What?
Sure.
So it's your right to record.
Well, thank you.
Okay, but not when they are processing stuff over there because they're dealing with passports, social security numbers.
Okay, so
and
that
all
was the
stuff like
excuse you
that.
came up with?
It's not an excuse. They are legit doing paperwork on the counter.
I wasn't
So
up there when she was doing that kind of
her
paperwork.
concern, it's just that you would record
Okay,
something.
did you read the
information for other people? That
the placard or
sign
that's
is for their camera. They are recording the whole time.
okay? No, that
Okay,
has to do with the
okay.
press. No, that has to do with the
Okay,
press, man.
so,
That's
like I said,
that's wrong.
You have your right to record, but you cannot record
Oh, I know. You don't have to reiterate.
private documents. That's all I'm.
I wasn't
explaining
trying to.
Okay.
And that's what
Okay,
I
as
will
long as
definitely
you're not
explain
trying
to
to
you.
get private
Yeah.
information from people, and people are
Absolutely.
feeling comfortable, they are doing their passports, they are doing their business over there. They don't want their addresses recording in the
I
camera.
understand, but I wasn't trying to get in close. But I was only talking to
Okay,
people
so
when
no
they were
recording
coming up
packages
to my.
with people's addresses.
Absolutely
no
not. No, absolutely
passports.
not.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're not
No,
recording.
but
Okay.
I appreciate you guys coming out here and
Okay.
sticking up for the little guy
Okay.
with a camera.
Okay.
Sir, have a safe day, okay?
Have a good
Thank
day.
y'all.
This encounter is a powerful reminder of why knowing your rights is essential. Despite attempts to intimidate and confuse him, this citizen stood firm and exercised his First Amendment rights. Today's video shows that public officials are not above the law and that you can protect your freedoms by staying informed. How would you have handled this situation? Comment below and let's keep the conversation going. And remember, always record the police and always know your rights. Subscribe for more eye-opening content